Hello everyone and welcome to a new video, and today we're going to be looking at a couple of trades and pickups I got from a couple of friends. One of these was an actual real surprise. I was going outside and I tripped over a box, and it was actually from one of my close friends, and it was pretty funny. So I'll show that towards the end of the video. But anyways, let's get right into it. So I got Battlefield 4 on the PS4. A few months back I got it on PS3. One reason I got this was because it was so cheap and I wanted the red case with it. But if you haven't played the Battlefield games, the story modes are actually really on point. The fourth game story mode seems pretty cool as well. I haven't gone all the way through it yet. I hear mixed things about it, like it's too short or the story's too crazy. But I'm looking forward to checking it out. So you guys let me know what you think about the Battlefield 4 game. I picked up New Super Lucky's Tale because Jason had recommended it on his Extras channel, and I do like 3D platformers. For some reason though, I don't like Mario 64 that much, but I like the other Mario games after it. But I feel like this game was gonna kind of be like really kind of cool, maybe a breath of fresh air in a way, a new little character and everything like that. And you know, these type of games are really fun. You don't really see too many of them these days, but the ones that do come out are pretty unique. Well, I don't know if I can say unique, but they're just pretty cool. Think of something like a Hat in Time or something like that. If you haven't seen that game, that's another good one. But Super Lucky Tale, I'm thinking that this game will keep my attention until the end. On the way to the store again, I decided to drop by that pawn shop where I found those cool RPGs last video, and I found two more games I had been looking for thanks to recommendations from my buddy Kyle. So I decided to pick up Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. I'd always skipped this game over the years because I was so used to my Spider-Man games being free roam, like a sandbox pretty much, and knowing that this game was linear, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna mess with it. But one of the best reasons to pick this game up is because of Spider-Man 2099. They fleshed out his character so well in this game. He's actually pretty funny. And I remember I briefly read the comics back in the day. I didn't really like the art style, but I did like the way Spider-Man 2099 looked. I briefly remember that they tried to make a Spider-Man 2099 game back on the PlayStation. I don't know. I think the game became something else, unfortunately, but they were working on it. And I remember it was a big deal because everybody was pretty excited. But who knows what happened? That was during the whole Marvel bankruptcy thing, and the game just probably got shelved or whatever like that. But it's nice to have this game here now, and I'm glad I'm playing it now. So if you like Spider-Man or any type of Spider-Man, whether it's Spider-Man 2099, the original, they even got a Noir Spider-Man in here, check this game out. You probably will like it.
Nope, I was right. Well, at least I found it.
Spider, don't fade on me yet.
What are you supposed to be? A demonic kumquat?
You can call me Hobgoblin. Every Spider-Man needs one.
Newsflash, Hobby. You're not my first goblin. I laugh at my own jokes.
We may have a chance at saving the universe after all.
Why am I doing it?
Alright, Amazing Spider-Man 2. Kyle recommended this game, and I picked it up, and I feel like I like the presentation of the game. I think it's pretty well done in some points. But the problem with this game I have is the loading times. It'll load when you're going to another level, right when you're swinging to another area. It's insane. And the load times are pretty long. I mean, for me, it was like Panasonic era days. And that's pretty bad. I mean, you can almost go make a sandwich or whatnot. I tested my system, see if there was anything wrong with it, and it kept doing that. And I looked at the disc and everything looked fine. But I don't know what's going on with that. But that was very annoying. But I did like that they had a cameo for Stan Lee in the game, and seeing him in the game is always heartwarming, so that was pretty cool. But I'm going to look into it more. I'm going to ask Kyle some more questions about it, man, because I feel like he's setting me up with this game. Maybe Kyle's mad at me or something like that. He said, yeah, let me get Reggie to pick this game up, man. He'll hate it. But no, I'm just kidding, Kyle. But anyways, guys, if anybody else could give me some recommendations about this game, if it gets better or some kind of fixes out there, let me know.
Oh boy, much obliged, Spidey.
Anytime, Stan.
Hey, how'd you like me to call the Daily Bugle and tell them that Jameson is full of it?
I'm not gonna stop you. So long.
So I picked up Super Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury on the Switch, and the reason I picked this up because I actually played it a while back on the Wii U, very briefly, and I thought it was pretty fun. But I thought it'd be a good game to stream on Media Glitch's channel, like because we do streams every Saturday. And for the most part, it was a lot of fun. The only hiccup we ran into is when we would add like 4 people to it, and I don't know why that happened. Maybe there was some kind of like server thing going on. But when we had around 3 people, it was pretty smooth. But you might see a little bit of slowdown here. But overall, the game was still a lot of fun. And definitely something I know people probably have already picked up, so I don't have to tell you to go pick this one up. But Super Mario 3D World, a lot of fun, and we'll probably play this on a stream, another stream pretty soon here.
That's it right, that's it right, that's it right. That's it right. Oh, that's it right, that's it right.
We're there, we're still good, we're still good, we're still good. See, so look at the shadow. Oh,
That looked to you.
Oh my God! I thought we were okay, man.
Right when you said, "Look at the shadow," I see the shadow behind the water.
So here we look at Turrican Flashback. This came out, I think, about late January, and I guess the PS4 version got delayed, but the Switch version came out right on time. I guess they wanted to make that Switch money. But either way, you get 4 games on this. Turrican, I mean, I don't really need to explain anything about this game. It's a running gun shooter, a lot of fun. You get 4 games. It has save states and all that good stuff, and you know, just a really cool game. Definitely check this one out if you like running gun shooters. One thing that stands out in Turrican games is the music. The music is really good, so check this one out if you got the time for it. So I found this game, Duel Blades, for the Game Boy Advance, and pretty much this is a fighting game, you know, kind of like on a similar level to Street Fighter or whatnot, or Samurai Showdown. But the thing with this game is that you can actually like finish your opponents off like with fatalities at the end of the match, which is pretty cool. So kind of very similar to Samurai Showdown. But when it comes to doing moves in this game, it doesn't do the circular motions like a game like Street Fighter would use. Usually use stuff like commands like down, down, and the B button, or back forward, A button, to pull off certain moves. So it makes the game easier to play on the Game Boy Advance, because obviously like playing something like Street Fighter and doing those circular motions would be hard on the Game Boy Advance's controller. But the game is definitely playable and a lot of fun. And if you see it out there, check this one out. Hey everybody, it's Crazy Taxi! Just kidding, it's Taxi Chaos. A game that tries to be like Crazy Taxi, and I thought it was actually pretty good, though it was missing a couple things. I already talked about this game in a review, so I'm not going to talk about it for a long time here. But I think the game needs quite a bit of polish when it comes to like making people want to play for long periods of time. As of right now, when you play this game, you might play it for 10 minutes and then move on to something else because there's no real objective in the game, I would say. Like, you deliver people to their destinations and that's about it. There's an arcade mode where you do that until the time runs out, and then there's a free play mode, and there's a pro mode that I've already talked about in that video, but pretty much there's no real, why would you want to keep playing it for long periods of time? If there was like maybe an ending or certain like missions you would have to do, or like a different type of scenery or something like that, I don't know. But anyways, Taxi Chaos, I think it's worth picking up, but just know what you're getting into when you get this game.
Glad to make it in one piece.
Over here. Where to? I'm going to relax. Take me there. Here we go.
My buddy Cliff from the UK did a trade with me. His package finally arrived here. I'm excited to show you what I got from him. So first thing I got, Puyo Pop Fever. This is the same as the American release that was released on the DS system. So if you played that version, you know what you're getting here. But I just wanted to have it on the PSP. PSP is one of my favorite portables of all time. So, and Puyo Pop, this was the first game, at least that I saw, that Puyo Pop tried to reinvent itself. Yeah, it's the same gameplay, but there's just something like really cool about it. The fever mode and the characters and the voices and all that stuff just gave it a little bit of an edge, I would say. Anyways, it's still Puyo Pop. If you like puzzle games like Tetris, you'll definitely like this one.
Here you go. Yep. Then go. Yep. Good one.
The next game we traded was Outrun Coast to Coast for PSP. Now, I already have this game, but I wanted to get an extra copy of it because I like the two-player mode that it has to offer on the PSP. If you haven't played this game before, it's one of the best arcade racing games out there. I think it's better than the original Outrun by far. It's really a lot of fun. And I remember I took a chance on this game back when it first came out, and I just remember how happy I was that I did. So if you see this one out there, definitely pick it up. I also got Power Stone Collection for the PSP. Now, a lot of people, it seemed like they don't know this game exists. This is a collection of Power Stone Part 1 and 2, and it's actually a really good port. I prefer Power Stone 2. I love that game so much. You guys have no idea. And also, too, I don't know if a lot of people noticed, but they're allegedly coming out with another Power Stone game in a couple of years. We'll see if Capcom can make it happen, but I'm not going to hold my breath. But definitely, if you like I want to say like a gallery fighter type game, like a 3D type game where it's kind of like I don't know. I don't want to compare it to Smash Bros. Or nothing like that, but this is an awesome fighting game. Definitely check this one out.
A solid beginning may lead to a perfect ending. Go for it. You are the champion. Keep it up. Don't go soft now. Your journey has only just begun. Into the final battle. It's all or nothing now. Good luck.
Here's Taxi Rider for the PS2. This came out in Japan in PAL territories, and you're seeing the PAL version here. I got this because it was similar to Crazy Taxi, but without all the craziness. It's pretty simple, but I thought it was pretty fun. A very interesting game. It's not Crazy Taxi, but it's still an overall fun experience, and you feel like a sense of closure, like unlike I would say with Taxi Chaos, with how you kind of complete levels pretty much. So you get that satisfaction. You feel like there's an objective besides like randomly just picking up people all day and it never ending or whatnot. But anyways, Taxi Rider, check it out if you like the footage you're seeing here. I also picked up the PS2 version of London Taxi Rush Hour. you guys heard me talk about it in the video before when I got it for the Wii. You know, I'd rather have it on the PS2, and it is a crazy taxi type game just without the craziness. But that's all I'm really going to say about it in this video. But yeah, just had to pick it up. The CAG man had an extra copy of Streets of Rage 4 limited edition, man, or collector's edition. I don't know what they were calling this one, but it comes with the game, of course, and it comes with a soundtrack. And it also comes with a steel case, which is pretty cool. I like the art style here, where it shows their silhouettes pretty much. It doesn't show like the characters clearly. I thought that was pretty cool. When I looked at the soundtrack, I had to make sure Rise Up was on there. Everybody loves the Rise Up song, and it's the extended version. So there's that. And then here is the steelbook part right here. Take this out of here, and you can see the art style here. This is probably the first promotional art that you saw with all the characters on there, that art style. So thought that was pretty cool. Now, I do like Streets of Rage 4 a lot. I don't care for some of the character designs, namely Axel. I thought that was a horrible choice. But other than that, it's a solid game, and it updates the formula pretty much with the combo system, how you can do air combos and keep people kind of like juggle them in a way. I hope that it gets a sequel. You know, I mean, it's been so long since we got a game like this, and it really resonated with the fans, I would say. But I'm pretty sure most of you have played Streets of Rage 4. If you have not, you owe it to yourself to give it a go, especially if you're a fan of the original 3 games. I think this one definitely lives up. And last but not least, we have Metal Slug XX. This is actually Metal Slug 7, but this is the director's cut version. I wanted to ask you guys something about this game, though. I think this is the hardest Metal Slug game ever because I've died so much in this game. Like in other Metal Slug games, I've actually done pretty good. With this one, I just get killed like a lot. Like as soon as I get revived, I get killed. It was really bad. I know maybe I have to get my skills up, but I think they made this game just too hard. But either way, it's still a lot of fun. What do you guys think is the hardest Metal Slug game out there? I want to know. I know my favorite Metal Slug game is probably Part 4, which I know that's a weird choice, but this one I feel is like the hardest one ever. But I could be wrong about that. Let me know in the comments. But it's an awesome Metal Slug game. It's nice to have all the DLC on the disc, which is nice. So you're getting the DLC character Leona from King of the Fighters, and it's kind of, they started this thing in the Metal Slug games where the characters start to play a little bit differently. Like certain characters start with a certain item or whatnot, and I think that's really cool. And then you can switch between weapons, which is great. So I definitely think that we need a new Metal Slug game. I want to keep the trend going. It's been a long time. I mean, they keep kind of updating this one, but I think it's time for a new one. But I think they're kind of debating on how they want to, where they want to take the series. You know, they probably don't want to do these pixelated graphics anymore, even though this is the way this is Metal Slug. But who knows what's going to happen. But let's take a look at some more gameplay. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you in this video. I love doing these videos, and hopefully you guys enjoy them too. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Marcus. He's actually the one that hooked me up with the Metal Slug XX. I totally forgot about it, and he's totally surprised me with it. So Marcus, if you're watching, thanks so much, man. And you guys keep it retro by turning in to retro game players. I mean, Sunset Hotline.